Okay, we're streaming now. Probably an ad will play.
Where's my ad?
No ad for you. Oh, you need to change it from Splatoon.
Okay.
Also, since we already started recording, our recording will say that it's Splatoon.
Yeah.
Can you find it? It's always weird.
Okay. What does it say? The
what?
The Yeti? The Yeti looks like it's turned out pretty well.
It says 6.8 decibels. I do believe.
I mean, if you want to turn it up to like 5.6 or around therein.
How's that sound?
What?
So how's that sound?
I don't know.
I know when it happens.
That seems better.
Cool.
Okay. I think that we're ready to go, essentially.
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. To me. To me.
Hey everybody! Welcome back to Master Questers. Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice.
Master Questers, you learn about the law.
Possibly our longest title. We're going into the final, probably. I mean, it's gotta be the final, right? They wouldn't have more investigation after that.
The final turnabout.
The final day of the last trial of this game, not including the DLC.
And finally, Larry makes his appearance as the secret witness.
Yeah, he's got to be in the DLC.
Yeah, I don't think he's actually in the game.
That's kind of disappointing. Because, like, they made a big deal in, like, the promos for the game that he was coming back.
Yeah.
So I thought he'd be in the actual game.
Right.
But no. DLC. So, well, we were going to play the DLC eventually anyway.
You gotta pay to see Larry. Larry doesn't just come around. He's not just some cheap floozy. Chelsea.
Isn't he, though?
How dare you?
You're right, he just dates cheap floozies. Not sure if that makes him better or worse, though.
I don't think it can make him better because he's already perfect.
Anyway, let's start our final trial of the main game.
Ugh. No.
Ugh. We're gonna kill the judge, oh no.
Oh, a cutscene.
Not sure this counts as peaceful protest, you guys. It's just a straight up rebellion now.
That's a good cutscene.
Yeah.
Thanks for throwing that one in there.
Is the courtroom gonna be a mess when we go in there now?
Well, yeah, it'll be in disarray. Man, I did not wash my glasses.
You want to go wash your glasses?
Yeah, I think I want to go wash my glasses. Can you be Athena for a minute?
Okay.
But don't infringe upon my intellectual property.
Okay. I'll try. I will be Chel, trying to be Clark, trying to be Athena. It's complete chaos outside. Let's just say the defiant dragon supporters demonstrating for Dirk's freedom have taken a very special interest in the outcome of today's trial. They look about ready to string us up if we lose.
They're gonna string us up?
I mean, we're gonna get executed.
Yeah, the government's gonna kill us if we lose.
Trials here are pretty much like the ones back home, but with one major difference.
You die. If you die in the trial, you die for real.
The divination seance.
The victim's final memories...
Phoenix, your voice changed.
The victim's final memories will become a matter for deliberation.
I've heard about that. But they haven't stopped you from winning your cases here in Karine. Well, I'm Phoenix Wright, so...
Yeah, come on, man. True, but it wasn't easy. Still, the memories of the dead are simply another piece of evidence. There's always a way to deal. Oh shit. There's always a way to deal with your client if your client is truly innocent.
Well, I know Dirk is innocent, but...
I have one... Oy vey. I'm sorry, guys. It's like kind of early and my eyes are kind of tired. I have one more big secret.
That I can't reveal. You'll have to figure it out by yourself.
Apollo is in court tomorrow. You may find yourself faced with something.
The truth.
A truth that is difficult to accept.
Are you my real dad?
What?
But I know you. And I know you can handle the truth, no matter what it turns out to be.
You can't handle the truth.
I want answers.
I know that because I believe in you. You're my son, after all.
So our theory is that the truth is that Rafa is his daughter.
Yeah.
His and Amara's.
Yeah.
But why would Apollo... Why would he say, like, this will be difficult for you to accept? Like, I don't... Just because it goes against what we've been told?
It'll be hard to accept that, Apollo, his mom...
Is Amara?
No, because his mom's,
Talisa?
yeah. I don't know.
What if it isn't Talisa?
That would be really fucking stupid! Also,
Yeah.
if it wasn't
That
Talisa...
would make a giant plot hole.
If it wasn't Talisa, then... Oh boy. The
Like,
floodgates
all-
for the Tripolo shippers.
Like, that would make all of this backstory just completely, like, ignore the previous game.
I think that... I don't know. Maybe it's just that, like... Maybe Dirk did a nasty thing. Maybe Dirk did something bad.
Mm.
That's my guess. I really don't know, honestly, what this hard truth is.
I mean, again, I think it's that Rafa isn't the queen's daughter.
Yeah, but like...
But I don't know why Dirk is being all, oh, it's a huge, dark secret. Like, he seems to be implying that it affects Apollo.
Yeah, I don't understand how it would.
Yeah. Also, we were discussing how this means the current queen is basically just Morgan and Gant.
Yeah.
This also, if that's true, that means she's also Von Karma. because
Right.
like him taking an Edgeworth.
So essentially,
She's just a combination
she's all
of all
bad
the
guys.
She's just all the previous Ace Attorney bad guys wrapped into one.
Is she Godot somehow too?
Does she like coffee?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody likes coffee. I feel like that's implicit.
Dirk, what is that secret you're keeping? And if you're gonna tell me you have a secret, why don't you just tell me what the secret is? Especially if, in the same sentence, you're like, you're gonna find it out. Just tell me!
Why wait for it to, like, fuck me up in court?
It's,
Hello? Oh.
It's stats.
Heya, AJ.
Didn't they arrest you?
No. Here you go. Just like I promised.
I lost it, but Edgeworth found it and gave it back.
I gave it to Edgeworth, and he said he said I did. Fuck. I'm not doing a good job.
It's okay.
My brain is too tired.
Drink your coffee. Thanks, Stats. Wait, weren't you arrested by the police yesterday?
Yup. And I spent the night in the slammer.
Did you escape or did they let you go? Either way, they are incompetent.
I had a fine meal, a shower, even a bed. What more could I ask for? That actually sounds way better than where we were staying.
Quick, let's commit a crime.
Let's go get thrown in jail. Jail's dope. Just remember, AJ, if Dirk's found guilty today, you die. We'll all probably be found guilty under the Defense Culpability Act, too.
Yeah, Nayuta said something to that effect.
Nayuta said, I'm going to kill my whole family. That witch, Garon, wants to take advantage of today to crush our revolution once and for all.
Do you think since Amara is alive, she'll be one of our witnesses?
Yes.
That'd be cool.
The fate of our revolution, and even every Koreanese person, rests on today's trial. We are counting on you, AJ.
We'll be fine. I'm going to win this one. You'll see.
The trial will begin shortly, Apollo. Let's make our way into the courtroom.
Right. Right behind you, Dad.
Stop yelling.
Dad. It's how I boost my confidence.
You're embarrassing me. This is here in a different country, and you can't chill the fuck out, Apollo. It's okay. Here, have a snackoo. I found it. Boom. That's a pretty gavel.
Mm-hmm.
Let the trial of Dirk Shadamati begin. I got thrown because he was like, wait, the prosecutor?
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Majesty. So it's really come down to this. Well, don't expect me to hold anything back, Nayuta.
This trial will examine both the... No, that was the B room. I fixed the thing. This this trial will examine both the murder of the Justice Minister Inga
Carcool.
Karkul Karine. Right, his name is Karine?
Yeah.
Did we learn that?
Yes,
What is stupid.
because he was married to the queen.
And the assassination of the former queen, Amara Sigata Karine.
Objection! She's not dead, so he didn't assassinate her, so he's innocent.
Boom. Owned.
Case closed.
Case closed, my man. First, I believe we should address the murder of Minister Inga.
So, not chronological order.
Would that be acceptable, Prosecutor Shadamati? Prosecutor Shadamati? I already said it. I knew that line was gonna happen.
Yes, of course. Please proceed. What's with him?
How very unlike you, Prosecutor. Is your mind elsewhere this day?
Not at all, Your Majesty. Are you really going to be able to go through with this, Nayuta?
Well, Prosecutor Shadamati, I would be remiss if I failed to voice a concern of mine. I have heard, mention that you and
You are son.
you and your son,
You are son to the...
you are son to the accused Dirk Shadamati.
You have heard true. Does that fact pose some sort of problem, Your Majesty? Majesty.
It's sort of a conflict of interest, really. A father being prosecuted by his own son? Could one possibly deliberate such a case without having personal feelings involved?
Yes, without question. Can you really handle this?
Even if Prosecutor Salmai is going against his own father, it's crazy.
How can the son of a criminal even be a prosecutor in the first place?
Yeah, good point.
Dirk?
Fellow citizens, you would do well not to underestimate my son. Which one?
Yeah.
Which one? He's not one to allow personal feelings to interfere with the execution of his duty. Isn't that right, Nayuta?
I will not stop until my work here is done.
See? So, all you doubters, just sit back down before you trip over your own stupidity.
Yeah. Well, I'm convinced because the criminal himself said so.
I'm convinced that the criminal and the prosecutor couldn't possibly colluding.
Ha 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 ha.
Like, for real, though. Is anybody, like, thinking that, like, hey, this seems like it might be collusion?
The accused will not take the stand without first being summoned. In any case, if Prosecutor Shadamati has no issue with this arrangement, then let us commence the deliberation.
It's just because you're in this game doesn't mean you get to say objection.
Who's that? Oh.
It's this lady. I forget her name. I think it's
Garan.
James.
One moment, if you would. Your Eminence.
Your Eminence, what brings you here?
I'm prosecutor now.
But really, though.
Your Majesty, it would appear that Prosecutor Sadamati does indeed have some reservations.
No, that's not true.
Did you truly believe you could deceive me, Nayuta Sadamati?
Execute him.
One should hold no reservations if one is to stand on these hallowed funerary grounds.
I have none, Your Eminence.
No. It is clear we cannot leave this matter to you.
Is she gonna prosecute?
I think she's gonna prosecute.
We shall handle the prosecution of the enemy of the crown, Dirk Sadamati, personally. But remain by our side and bear witness now to a true prosecution, how a true prosecution enforces the law.
So Sadmati's gonna be her assistant?
Yep, Sodomite is gonna be her younger
counsel?
girl.
Excuse me, but is the queen going to prosecute? Is the queen gonna prosecute the case? Is that, kosher?
Legal?
There is no need for concern. Before we were crowned queen, we served as prosecutor.
Really?
As a foreigner, your ignorance can be excused, but know this.
I mean, I kind of grew up here, but...
As a foreigner, the prosecutor in charge of Queen Amara's assassination case 23 years ago
Oh boy.
was none other than Her Eminence, Queen Garan Sigatar Karain.
How convenient. First your Majesty, and now this. Why doesn't anyone ever tell me these things?
Dear Apollo, it's me, Phoenix. You're fucked. Love, Phoenix.
Dad, no.
I'd heard she'd served as Minister of Justice, but she was also a prosecutor?
I'm guessing she probably moved up the ladder from prosecutor to justice minister.
We prosecuted that case 23 years ago, but no verdict was ever reached. We had one guilty verdict in every case until then, for no lawyer could stand up to us.
Of course you did.
So, does that would seem to imply that Dirk and her never went to trial against each other because they're both undefeated?
Yeah.
Fuck you,
I
Ace
feel
Attorney.
like Ace Attorney almost always, whenever they introduce a new prosecutor, it's like, oh, they've never been defeated. And sometimes it's like Edgeworth, who's actually had several cases before, and Franziska. And then it's like Godot, who only was never defeated because he wasn't a prosecutor before.
Pretty good. There's Payne. He gets introduced a lot.
Yeah, I guess.
He loses
But
plenty.
even Payne, when when it first introduces him,
when
you're Mia,
yeah.
then he's known as the rookie killer or whatever, and he's like, I never lost against a rookie, and then she beats him, and then he always loses.
No, poor guy.
I am at a loss for words.
Well, guess what? I've never been defeated either. Take that.
To think I would once more bear witness to her eminence at work as in the Hall of Justice. Our first trial in 23 years. No quarter shall be given to criminals. We shall prosecute them with all of our might.
Meh.
What? Oh. Okay.
Yo.
Guilty.
Are you like a Final Fantasy boss now? What a magnificent sight! The Queen's attire is from her prosecutor days. To think we would get to see it once more. What the? That's Queen Garan?
Talk about an extreme makeover.
Oh boy. Yeah, you don't look evil.
So like a... What is that? It looks like a fan?
Yeah, it's a fan.
But like it's animated like it has all this weight?
Yeah. I think it's like a fancy gold fan.
Ha ha ha. It's all coming back now. The feel of my blood pumping through my veins.
She like has a slightly different personality now, it seems.
Yeah, she definitely dropped to the royal we.
Yeah. And also, like, before she seemed very aloof.
Yeah.
And now she seems a little more...
Now it looks like she might drink our blood.
Yeah.
Woe to you, O enemy of Kurine, for I shall personally slice, dice, and grind you up into hog feed.
I don't suppose I can ask her to roll back to her polite pre-makeover personality. How are you making your hair do that?
How does stupid Sodomati make his sash do the thing? It's powers.
Magic.
It's magic.
Know this, lawyer?
Yes?
Now that I stand as prosecutor, consider your defense's bench a headsman's scaffold. If you wish to leave any last words, I advise you to start thinking of them now. While you still have a head with which to think, that is.
Meep.
Meep.
She's dead serious.
Now, it is time for the divination seance. Rafa, come forth. Your benevolence, thank you for gracing us with your presence. Very good. Your benevolence, I understand it may be difficult for you, but... May we proceed with the divination seance? Show us how your dad died.
Yes, let us proceed.
Forgive me for asking, but are you feeling physically unwell?
Just emotionally and spiritually.
Oh, then you're fine. Let's go. Chop chop. If so, I would advise you to avoid any undue exertion.
Mm-hmm.
Your benevolence?
What's wrong? It's like her mind's anywhere but here. Her dad just died, Apollo.
And she found out that it wasn't her dad, even.
A lot's happened to her since yesterday. On top of the murder of her beloved father, she found out that he'd been planning a coup. And today she'll have to experience his death through his own eyes.
That's rough, buddy.
No shit.
Yeah, that would be enough to shake anyone up.
Still, it seems like she's worse off today than she was yesterday.
Yeah, I don't remember her being this depressed.
We must speak with our child. It is a mother's duty to discipline her child. After all, now, if you would excuse us.
Discipline? Coming from her, I don't like the sound of that at all. Wait. Garon didn't do something to her, did she?
Your Eminence, about today's divination seance. As I understand it, the prosecution has yet to review the content. Is this deviation from protocol part of your plan? Prosecutor Sadmati, would you care to explain your actions?
Your Eminence, the accused was caught at the scene of the crime. Therefore, I deemed no seance would be necessary for such a clear-cut case.
You and your bleeding heart.
With her hair and her fingers doing that, it kind of reminds me of, like, a sea anemone or something.
You seek to spare Rafa the trauma of witnessing her father's death. Is that why you have done this?
Not at all. You were concerned for me, Prosecutor Sadmati? That's oddly compassionate of him, all things considered. Your Eminence, your Majesty, regardless of what is best for her benevolence, this case is blessed with a bounty of incontrovertible evidence. So I believed we could reach a swift verdict without devoting precious time to a seance.
You have a point. Personally, I would like to spare her benevolence any undue misery.
No, give us a seance.
Experiencing the murder of a loved one is a burden no one should have to bear.
Prosecutor Sadmati, your Majesty. Can this trial truly proceed without a divination seance? No.
Yes.
I can't blame her for not wanting to experience her father's murder firsthand.
Your Eminence, what are your feelings on the matter? Shall we have Her Eminence return to the same... return home for some much-needed rest? We shall not. You fools spoil her with your feckless words of compassion.
Yeah, she's Von Karma.
Listen well, Rafa. You have spoken time and time again about how grown up you are now.
Yes, but I'm just a little
So,
girl.
let us see if the royal princess has truly come into her own. Are you prepared to fulfill your duty and perform the divination seance as you should?
Yes.
That's better. See? Problem solved. And poor Rafa. Oh, that's you.
No. I thought it was Phoenix too. Poor Rafa. Is this really a good idea?
Nope. I guess we'll see.
Very well. Let us begin the divination seance. We're gonna begin the divination seance right after this quick break.